Hello, welcome to the Quality Certification Overview. My name is JD. I'm going to go over what certifications to get, when you should get them, what order you should get them, and what your next steps should be to better your career as a quality professional. To start out, if you are just starting in manufacturing, have 0 to 2 years of experience, these two certifications, as well as another one I will talk about later, are great certifications to start. They get you your foundational knowledge as well as prove to your employer that you have the ability to really get into this quality specifics and start learning these things. Next, we have our Six Sigma. We have the Yellow Belt, which is the other certification you can get right away. This one has no work experience required, no education experience required. All of these Six Sigma do not have any education waivers. That's important to note. They have minimum required experience. In the case of the Green Belt, 3 years. And in the Black Belt and Master Black Belt, it's 3 years and 5 years, respectively. Both require projects. In the case of the Black Belt, it is 1 project, or 2 projects if you want to skip the 3 years. In the case of the Master Black Belt, you have to have 5 years of work experience as a Black Belt or Master Black Belt's positions, basically doing what a Master Black Belt would do, plus 10 projects. These will be combined into a portfolio that you then give to ASQ, and they say whether or not you have reached the level of Master Black Belt. Next, we have our technicians, inspectors, engineers, and the inspectors and technicians are right here. We have the certified quality inspector. I currently am at that stage. I'm working towards a certified quality technician. There is the certified calibration technician. We have the quality engineer, reliability engineer, and software engineer. All of these are great certifications. In my case, I'm going to go down the route of CQI, CQT, CQE. I will probably get the CCT, the Certified Calibration Technician, along the way, but it doesn't necessarily lead one way or the other. It just shows that you're very good with the tools and how to make sure those tools stay good. Eventually, I'll probably also get the Reliability Engineer. Next, we have our auditing certifications. Certified Quality Auditor is the general auditing certificate, and it requires the most experience of all of these, if I remember correctly. The only one I'm not sure about is this last one, the CPGP. That one is specifically dealing with pharmaceuticals, and there's a little bit of different requirements involved in that particular certification. However, these middle two, the Food Safety and Quality Auditor and the Medical Device Auditor, both require a minimum of 5 years of experience plus 1 in a decision-making position. They do allow for education waivers, however, and if that's the case, it goes down to, I believe, 2 years of experience, with 1 year being a decision-making position. So all of our engineering roles, as well as this role over here, which is the Certified Supplier Quality Professional, can lead into management positions. The Certified Supplier Quality Professional, their role is to work with our suppliers to better our suppliers when working with us. That is incredibly important, and often there will be engineers that will do those specific things. But in this case, both of these areas can lead to becoming a CMQOE, which is the Certified Manager of Quality and Organizational Excellence. This one is a 10-year requirement of work experience with waivers for education. However, this is a very high level and is one that, in the case of the organization I currently work for, the only person that has that is the quality manager for the entire company. In what order should you be getting your different certifications? Well, during your first 2 years of experience, these are the 3 that I would highly recommend you get. If you already have an associate's degree, all of them you can get day 1. Over here, this would be anything past 2 years of experience or education. The quality inspector requires 3 years of work experience with education waivers for 2 years. Does require 1 year of education or 1 year of work experience, however. Quality technician is a 4-year certificate, so at your 4th year. And the calibration technician is 5 years. And then your green belt is 3 years, no waivers. And then this is your black belt again. And since it has the project involved, and usually people wait until past their 5-year mark to be getting their black belt, this one I kind of have highlighted as a in-between spot for this and the professional level. So on the professional level, we have our auditors, we have our master black belt, we have our supplier professional, and we have our managers. All of these are 5+ years of experience. Education waivers are included there, and this is basically what you would expect to be doing for the majority of your career at the point that you have gotten to that coast stage of just get stuff done, you know. This is once you've climbed the ladder to a certain degree. I mean, of course there's going to be more steps to climb, and you should always be looking to get better, but this is the professional level of you can go anywhere with this and hopefully be hired as that. Now, right now you're uncertified, underskilled, underemployed. The solution to that is to get skilled, get certified, get employed. The problem that comes from that, though, on how to get from point A to point B is studying and accountability. This is where I come in. I want to help you study and be accountable. So, in order to do that, I created a school course. And yes, I want you to bring it on, see you succeed in the workforce. And so I'm going to go over to the school course right now and show you what I've made. This is where the video will be, so don't worry about that. Under the Just Starting tab, I have everything that I said from the 0 to 2 years of experience should be what you should be looking at. Except for the Six Sigma. Six Sigma I have all together in one area just because it made more sense to keep them together. Now, I have everything for the route of inspector to technician to engineer under this page of number 2. So this is my certified quality inspector, for instance, and then certified quality engineer. And then we have our auditors and management roles over here. Now let's take a look at this, the certified quality engineer as an example page. Pretty much all the pages should have the same links. Some of the exceptions to this are going to be under the Six Sigma black belt and master black belt, but it's going to include the ASQ CQE page or the various cert, whatever one you're going to wind up getting. And here you can scroll down to jump to requirements, prepare for exam, all that. And then over here, it's got the body of knowledge. The body of knowledge is very important because the body of knowledge will explain what it is that you will be going after on what you need to learn. So for instance, under the quality engineer, you have management and leadership questions. These are some of the foundational things of what it means to be an engineer, a manager, etc., and what you need to know as a professional in quality. They'll have different sections, for instance, the quality system, stuff like that. Obviously, each cert's going to be different on what they go over, but you can also find the body of knowledge here. Because of how important it is, it's essentially a study guide on this is what you need to learn. And so I would click on that and then Google, YouTube, find everything you can about those particular things, as well as get the book. The book for each exam will have all of the information, and you can bring that into the test. And so I would highly, highly recommend getting the book. Now, the last tab here, or the last link here, is a little Get Help link. This will let me know that you guys want a tutoring or accountability partner, and I will be there for you to help you. Under the Master Black Belt, it has the portfolio requirements, and under the regular black belt, it has the project affidavit. Those are the additional requirements for the black belt and master black belt, and are the requirement that you need to bring before you take your test to be able to receive that certification. I think I've covered pretty much everything. There might have been a couple things that I missed. Again, I want to see you succeed. I can work something out with you. I want you to be accountable, study, learn your things, pass first try, and become a better quality professional.